If you nail this one part of your YouTube videos, it could mean more views, more watch time, and ultimately a better channel. Do you want to know what it is? We're learning from the best YouTubers and TikTokers that hooking people into your video is make or break for your channel. I've always been lousy at this. I'm getting better, but what I found is that there's a simple fix that's staring most of us in the face that I promise will help viewers like your videos more and ultimately help your channel grow. The thing we need to talk about is the first 10 seconds of your video. Most of us, when we're just getting started, we start our videos like this. We say our name, our brand, and then whatever our general service is. Like, I help realtors learn hip hop, or I teach Spanish to statues in the park. But I'm here to tell you to cut that stuff out. You don't need to share your name. You don't need to share your positioning, and don't even get me started on doing a title sequence. Here's just a fraction of the title sequence that I was using on my early videos. Oh, that hurts so bad to watch that. I know that I was pushing so many potential viewers away from the video with that title sequence. If you think I'm crazy for saying this, that's fine, but let's step away from the world of YouTube for just a second. Let's look at TV. In the world of TV, something very subtle but very intentional has happened over the last 10 years. Title sequences on TV shows have gotten shorter and shorter to the point where they almost don't exist anymore. For example, the title sequence from the show Full House, you know, this one, it runs 1 minute and 26 seconds long, which these days feels like an eternity. Contrast that with this title sequence from the show Happy Endings, which runs for just 9 seconds. In fact, the average title sequence used to be about 40 seconds, and these days it's 6 to 10 seconds if there is a title sequence. And thanks to Netflix, we can just skip the title sequence and just get right into the meat of the show. And on YouTube, I would argue that intros are completely meaningless. The things that we're wasting time with on YouTube are things that are either completely unnecessary or that you can add to the video in some other way without wasting the viewer's time. And right now you might be saying, but Leighton, how will the viewers know who I am and what I do? Well, number one, you can simply pop up a graphic that shows your name and your branding, right? But beyond that, I would argue your viewer probably has a pretty good idea of who you are and what you do by the time they click on your video. Think about it. If I'm searching YouTube for how to change the battery in a Honda Pilot, let's say, then there's a pretty good chance that any video that YouTube serves up for me is going to be a video of somebody changing a battery in a car. So I don't really need a big title sequence and intro from a guy saying, "Hey guys, it's Shane from Honda Car Repair Hackers, and I'm here to help you realize your car repair dreams." Dude, I can literally see you standing in front of a car holding a car battery. I pretty much know what's going down in this video. When you say your name and your positioning, you're just repeating things that your viewer already knows. You're wasting their time and you're giving them an excuse to click away, which we never want to do. But since I'm a visual learner, and I feel like some of you may be too, I wanted to share a few examples of creators who do a really good job at sucking viewers into their content quickly and who have huge channels as a result. First, let's look at this video from Airack.
I'm going to be surviving overnight in the world's most dangerous bed right off the side of this cliff. And this is Tyler, who is absolutely terrified of heights.
That is true. I'm very scared of heights.
So he doesn't say his name and he doesn't say the name of his channel, but in the first 10 seconds of that video, you get hooked with the challenge and the story that's going to unfold in the video. I love this next one from Lilly Singh because in the first 10 seconds, she does everything that she needs to do to draw her ideal viewer into the video.
What's happening with my eggs?
So there's a little mystery around what's going on, but you can clearly tell she's in a medical office. And with the brochure she holds up, she reveals that she's going to be tackling something that is of interest to her ideal viewer, which is this question around, is there a biological clock? And again, she never said her name or what her channel is. She didn't need to. And then here's another great intro from DangMattSmith.
Weird things spotted on Google Maps. Yeah. One time I spotted a toilet on the street on Google Maps. It's crazy.
So again, that's 10 seconds of video and I'm already like, well, I've got to see this weird stuff that's on Google Maps. I'm hooked. But let's say you do want to slip your name and your branding into the video. What do? I would argue that somewhere later in the video, when the viewer is already hooked, you just slip in something like this. Hey viewer, by the way, if we haven't met, my name is Leighton Hart. I make YouTube videos like this and I'm trying to make this my full-time career. I'd love it if you'll tag along so we can learn this thing together. So do you think that if you cut to the chase in your videos, you'd see more views and better watch time? Just drop me a comment and let me know. And I've got the very best YouTube tips that I've learned after posting 100 videos to a brand new channel. That video is on your screen right now. See you soon.